Hey, welcome back to Clay Nelson Life Balance Hour on KZSB AM 1290. And we're talking about completing your year with power, plan, and prospect. And I got to tell you, I've got a lot of callers on the line, and I'm not going to be able to get to you. So send emails, and I'll answer the emails between now and the next show. So I've been getting a little feisty today on the show, and the phones are ringing, and all kinds of things are going on. And I just want to say, look, if you don't have what you want, change it. Change what? You got to have a plan. You got to have a plan to get what you want and stop getting what you don't want. And that comes from a high power level of commitment, a clarity around building what you want, a team that holds you accountable for getting where you want to be, and the team of people that will support you and living the 80% of your life that's great, not the 20% of your life that isn't great, all right? You got to have a plan for where you're going. You have to really get straight around what you're doing. Okay, so it's all about getting straight about just about everything you want. The team you want, the people you want on the team, where you're going to go, by when, and how much fun you're going to have. And you're not going to let anybody step on your toes or take your stuff from you. And you're going to fight for it. And people need to know you're going to fight for it. Remember, if you could get to where you're going by yourself, you would have been there already. So you have to build the team. And it's the team of people that aren't afraid to hold you accountable for being great, because that's exactly who you are. Now, step number 5 is being unstoppable. Never give up, never give up, never give up. If your plan is not working, change it. And if it still's not working, change it again. Never give up. Now, life will always be full of ups and downs. So think about so many people, that if we could just get through this election, life would be better. A lot of people thought that. And I won't be so distracted, and things will be better, and things will go on. And then, you go to the grocery store and you start hearing Christmas songs are playing over the speakers. And it's like, we're hit one thing after another. So life never gives us a break. There will always be more stuff waiting for us to do or be or deal with. And the key is not getting caught up in all the negativity. And instead of being powerful, in your own behalf, stay powerful for all others' behalf. It's all about getting really clear. You're only as powerful as the weakest part of your team or as the weakest part of your neighborhood. So you have to stay powerful by living, like I said earlier, in the 80% of your life, not the 20%. Having a plan for getting, us from where we are now to where we want to be, all right? And last but not least, by having a clear vision that allows us to see what's next in terms of prospects for our future. When we're living in a cave, down in the dumps and negative, we'll never truly know what our potential is, because we won't have our heads up high enough to see over the cave wall. Get real. So my challenge to you, as we enter in the last weeks of this year, is to get present to your power and use it wisely. Know what you want and have a plan for getting it. And then teach others how to use their power wisely also. So please, get out your paper and pen, carve out some time to take a reflective look at all that you've accomplished this year, and don't forget to share it with the world. My guess is that your list will be much longer than you imagine, and the benefit of participating in this assignment will far exceed any expectation you can imagine. So think about this, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't have a say in how your life turns out, who does? Okay? If you're not willing to stand up and fight in your own behalf, who's gonna? And if you're just gonna complain, what are you gonna get? So I absolutely challenge you. If you haven't got what you want, or somebody's trying to take it from you, fight. Stand up and say what you need to say. Stand up and build the team. And don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. Okay? So you've been listening to Clay Nelson and Clay Nelson Life Balance Hour. Things are going really well. What?
Clay, you know what? Before you end the show, there is one email that came in, and I think it would be really, really great if you could address it.
Sure.
It says, "Hey, Clay, my name is Charles, and I had a plan a while ago, and I got so frustrated because of the constant need to make changes to that plan that I gave it up. What was I supposed to do? Is something wrong, or is that just what happens? Is that the way it goes?"
Yeah, the thing that's cool about you have a plan to go get something, okay? And all of a sudden you get into action action. When you get into action, you can see things that you didn't see before you got into action. Like whenever I set a goal, I'm never so attached to getting to the goal that I can't see something I may like better on the way. So it's all about being able to get into action, move forward, see what you can't see when you're sitting in your cave, and get out of your cave, go see new things, make new choices, and go forward. So it's all about being in action, moving forward. All right. I want to thank you for listening to the show. Like I said earlier, today's been quite a dance, and it's going to be this way on the rest of the shows throughout the year. I'm going to rock the boats of everybody and get my hands on. So thank you for listening. Join us every Wednesday from 2 to 3, and then again from 10 to 11 p.m., and then on Sundays from 12 to 1, where you can put your feet up and really listen good. I am Clay Nelson, and this is the Clay Nelson Life Balance Hour on KZSB AM 1290 in Santa Barbara.